Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. No, it's not Memorex. And yes, I'm old enough to remember that commercial. I am old enough. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. Just looking for something. Do you have grandchildren? Three grandchildren, two granddaughters, and one grandson on the way. We have a 15-year-old granddaughter, a 10-year-old granddaughter, and a grandson that is due in May, sometime in May. You like it when I go live. Stop texting my 13-year-old brother. I have no fucking clue who you or your fucking brother are. God, you're a sick fuck, aren't you? My man is in San Fran, corner of Haight and Ashbury. Hope you have a nice day. Right on, man. Are you on weed? God damn. The Nancy Guthrie kidnapping? I don't think she's dead. I don't think they're going to find her alive. Andre, how you doing? Watching you from the Netherlands. How you doing? What's with the weird questions today? People with no fucking lives. Cornwall, hello. You think it was the sun? Why do you think there was the sun? I have a cool look. Appreciate that. Did you fight in Vietnam? I was born in 72. I wasn't alive. I wasn't old enough. Too young for Vietnam, too old for the Gulf War. Los Angeles, hello. I don't prefer blunts. I prefer joints. Singapore, hello. Nice guitar. Thank you very much. Do you mix tobacco? No, I don't. Marnie, hello. You are high. Not yet. Son dropped her off hours before the kidnapping happened, and the FBI has a suspicion that he is involved. Why? Why do they have a suspicion? Like, what's the motive? What's the reason he would do something like that? Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. I like how you keep your videos short and to the point. Well, I mean, sometimes I do the longer, the 9, 8 minute long videos, but I find that people 3 to 5, 3 to 5 seems to be the length that people want to watch on a political content. I'm not a huge grunge fan. I like Soundgarden. Um, Alice in Chains, I love them, but I'm not a huge grunge fan to begin with. I don't know who Tom Ford is. What are you doing? Packing a cone. This is a cone. This is a raw cone. Here, you take an empty raw cone and you fill it with marijuana in little bits, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. And every time you put a little bit in, you take this little plunger and you plunge it down in there. Okay, so then you take a little bit more. You put a little bit in there, right? And then you pack it down. You do that like what we call in lifts. And at the end of it, you have a joint. Jesus is coming soon? Well, it took him a while, didn't it? Let me know when he's here, would you? Tell him to swing by. We'll burn one. Yeah, what's the rush, Jesus? I mean, goddamn, slow down. It's like you were just here. Hillbilly Vanilli, yes, Kid Rock. And then he tries to do a fucking follow-up video with his DJ in his living room explaining how, we got it all wrong. Okay. Okay, whatever helps you sleep at night. Kid. Steph, are you trying to say he might be premature? Just saying. I do every day, John. I do every day. Right here in this beautiful office I've cultivated for myself. With the help of a lot of people in my family. Because a lot of what you see, almost all of what you see on the walls, was gifted to me, either birthday or Christmas gifts, but I spent a few years asking for all of this stuff. Oh, I like Star Wars and Star Trek. I don't smoke bongs anymore. I like Kid Rock's music, but certainly made a fool of himself. That is true. Lost Boys or Pretty Women? Pretty Woman. Lost Boys. How bad do you think the Epstein files will get as they get in there deeper? Well, I mean, considering this is what they've released, I can only imagine what they haven't released. You know what I mean? So, Lost Boys. It was a good movie. I wouldn't say it was a great movie. It was a good movie. I always thought it was kind of a weird movie. Am I live? Yeah, that's. I'm here. I'm live. Maybe reptilian people are real for all we know. I mean, listen, all the fucking weirdos have been right about everything else. They just got they got the wrong people. You know, they were right about eating the babies and okay, come on, it's not even a fucking question. Thundercats can't hold a fucking candle to G.I. Joe. I don't do concentrate, no. I've never seen The Princess Bride. Good pastime on a rainy evening, or a sunny evening, or a cold evening, or a warm evening, or any evening, really. What's going on with Alex Jones now? I have never judged a cannabis event, but if anybody would be interested in hiring me as a judge at a cannabis event, I would be down with the program. Nope, never watched Princess Bride. The only thing I've ever seen from Princess Bride are clips on YouTube and TikTok of Princess Bride. You would be surprised with the movies I have not watched. If I listed off all the movies I haven't watched, you guys would be stunned. The one with the dude abides. Never saw it. WKRP is far superior to MASH. Never saw Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Never saw any of the Home Alone movies. Dumb and Dumber looks too fucking stupid to even contemplate watching. The Big Lebowski. Yeah, that's the one. I never saw it. Never saw The Producers. Old School I've seen, yes. American Pie, yeah. The minute someone tells me I have to see a movie, I'm out. So I shouldn't tell you the movies that I think you should see, because I have a list. I have a recommended list. Okay, uppity Bay Area hippie. I know this guy. You think you know me? Art Vandalay? Tell me something about myself. This should be good. Oh, sorry. Porky's is the father of American Pie, yes. Porky's is all-time cult classic. You've never seen E.T.? That is an interesting one to pull up. Never seen Cool Hand Luke? Spaceballs, good movie. I like the Mel Brooks stuff. I've never seen Shawshank Redemption. I've never seen Fight Club. I've never seen The Matrix. Any plans for President's Day? Hopefully putting together some raised garden beds. We'll see. Never seen Clerks. Never watched an episode of Dexter. Kill Bill is phenomenal. Never seen Napoleon Dynamite. Last movie I saw in a theater.
one with Johnny Wahlberg and
Will
stepdad or stepparent?
Donnie Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, was that before or after the last of the first 6 Star Wars movies where he turns into Darth Vader, episode 3, I think?
Oh, maybe you saw that with Bubba?
No, I saw that by myself.
Got it.
Oh, I couldn't list every Grateful Dead song. No way in hell. Not even close.
Hey, come on, man. Oh, dude, you cannot be up.
I liked E.T. E.T. was a pretty good show for its time. It was a classic, certainly left its mark. I remember I was very young when it came out. And, yeah, we loved the E.T. But movie theaters, like we haven't gone to movie theaters historically a lot. Oh, thank you, but it's not a Gibson. That's a D'Angelico. Love your videos. Thank you very much. The Departed, great movie. Never saw Good Will Hunting. Loved Rocky. Yes, all of the Rocky movies. I thought the whole damn. Well, I haven't seen, like, I don't know if it's the last couple of ones. The last one I saw was when he lost everything and fought Tommy Morrison. A lot of the Grateful Dead's collection were cover bands. It was their own spin on a lot of different covers. Have I ever been fishing? Yeah, of course. Nova Scotia, how you doing there? Yes, this is a D'Angelico semi-hollow body. I love the Predator movies. Oh, you're going to come in here now, Eddie? You got kicked out of there, so you're going to come in here? Act a fool? Yeah, I hear you. You thought Predator 2 was better than the original? Central Florida, hello. Do I ever discuss British politics? I don't know enough about British politics to discuss it, and there's certainly enough going on right here for us to focus on that I don't really need to make content about British politics because Lord knows we got our own fucking problems. What are you doing? What are you doing? You got kicked out. You got kicked out, and so now you're trying to come in here. Why? What were you doing in there? What were you doing in there? You were pissing her off.
Jogging Eddie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were pissing her off.
His ass on my desk.
Well, you were licking your ass on her desk while she's trying to work on videos. You know you can't do that. You know that. Tell the people what you did. Tell the people what you did. Tell them how needy and codependent you are. Tell them. Tell them how when she's gone for the day and I'm making videos, you just cry and cry and cry. Mm-hmm. Okay, go on. Yeah. He is the youngest of our cats. Hey, get out of my closet. Oh, he did slow blink you. Oh, he's an asshole. What do you about to family members? How can you rewrite that? I don't understand what you're asking. Oh, he did it. I don't give a shit how good of a boy you think he is. He did it. Never seen any of the Matrix movies. He doesn't want to hut rats. He wants my wife to lay down on the bed so he can lay next to her. That's what he wants. Oh, you got me on the big TV in your house, Jim? I have never seen any of the Matrix movies, no. I've never seen any of the John Wick movies. I've never seen. Yeah. Geriatric babies in 4 weeks. I'm sorry, what, Brooke? You lost 2 of your geriatric babies? You saw Point Break? Yeah, I've seen Point Break. Oh, gotcha. Sorry to hear that. I really am. I just did a video today talking about the number of ashes we have in the house. We have the ashes of 3 dogs and 1 human in this house. Favorite Tarantino film? I'm gonna be hard pressed to argue. It's not all his film. He only filmed part of it, but I'm gonna be hard to argue against 4 Rooms. And Desperado. Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn is very good. Very good. Very good. 4 Rooms is just fucking so underrated. Jesus fucking Christ. Renee?
What the-
So I get notifications across the top of my screen when I'm live when, news happens or people post on other social media sites. Just got a Snapchat chat notification that Val posted a snap, and the title of said snap is in all caps. Look at the size of this pubic hair.
I might get,
So I can't wait to get to fucking Snapchat to see that one.
I might get Snapchat and just add that.
Oh, you'll be entertained. You will be entertained. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, he only directed parts of films. Like in 4 Rooms, there were 4 different directors. But because he was involved in it, because Tarantino was involved in it, and he was, like he typically does, he had a role in the movie. I qualify that as a Tarantino movie. I've never seen The Wild Bunch. Unforgiven was phenomenal. I don't remember what age I was when I discovered pro wrestling was fake. Hello, Chris. Pulp Fiction is a great movie. It is. It is. Tombstone is a great movie. Yes. I like damn near anything from M. Night Shyamalan. But here's the weird part about the M. Night Shyamalan biography, if you will. I love his movies. I've seen a bunch of them, but I've never seen the one with Bruce Willis. I See Dead People. I've never seen that one. I've never seen Inglorious Bastards. What do you mean you've never seen any of the Godfather movies? See, now we've got issues. Goodfellas is a good movie too. Goodfellas was a very good movie. Yeah, I know he's dead. I know he's dead. I know he's dead. But like, I loved The Village and Devil and Signs. he's a good movie maker. He's a good storyteller. Scarface, yes, love Scarface. Damn near anything with Pacino in it. Dog Day Afternoon, all of it. Unbreakable was a good one. Yes, very good one. I have yet to see. I know that there was three of them, Split and Mr. Glad. I have yet to see the other two. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on the Melania documentary. Not exactly my jam. You know what I mean? I like the Transformer movies. Yeah, they were. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good series. Yelly Kelly, Yelly Yelly. What did you just type? I don't understand what you're saying there. It's quality. I never saw Legally Blonde either. Great LA punk scene doc. Okay, so I do love Kevin Costner movies. Dances with Wolves is in my top five all favorite movies. Yes, Superbad is a very funny movie. Top Gun, I think, was a classic. Your wife won't let you smoke indoors? Yeah, Dances with Wolves, I think, is an all-time American classic film, and it was done on like the big scale, big production scales, like the old-time movies, like the Ten Commandments and shit like that. And it was a really good movie. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? Looks like a Clint Eastwood cheroot I'm smoking. What, I don't know what that is. You'll have to forgive me. Somebody about history, movie buffs in the. Yeah, everybody's talking about movies in here tonight. Looks delish. Yes. Big beautiful soundtrack. Big beautiful scenes. Just epic. And if you've ever had a chance to see the uncut, unedited version of Dances with Wolves, pretty cool. Waltzes with Weasels. I've never seen Harold and Kumar. Take it easy. Go have good dinner with the missus. Can I smell that smell? Is it that smelly smell that smells kind of smelly? Somebody's hitting Dogma pretty hard in the comments. What was that other one? What was that one you and I saw, Renee, where she was like a therapist at a mental institution, and then she wound up in there for killing her husband? It was Halle Berry.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about, but I.
So it was a really freaky fucking movie. Cheroot is a filterless cylindrical cigar.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock.
Oh, I got to feed Clyde, don't I? I got him. You're working. Did he get fat yesterday?
He could have just just the pork.
He got chicken. Sorry, I had to feed the dog real quick. The captain's chair is empty. Yeah, this is a nice, big, comfortable chair for big guys like me. If they give me my main account back, I can tell you where I got it from, because I got it from TikTok, and they banned my main account. So you're from Manuka. Whereabouts in Manuka, without being too specific, if you don't mind? Gothica. Yes, Gothica. That was the movie with Halle Berry. Good freaky movie. You're off a ridge. I mean, that's a majority of Manuka, obviously. We were just over there. We had dinner at Doc Rott's last night. My father-in-law told us about you. He's from Central Illinois. Well, thank your father-in-law for me. Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke. Yeah, great movie. You're right by Doc Rott's. Yeah, I did. I've done work all over that area. I had landscape work all up and down, Ridge Road. Okay, so the Lakewood community right there on Ridge. For 2 years I had the landscape contract to do all the common areas. So that was all of the land out along Ridge Road, the entrance there, their clubhouse, all their ponds, all of that shit. The other entrance all the way on the other side on McClendon. What about Reefer Madness? Forgive me, but my closet door is open. Where is it? There it is, right there. No, the HOA is still going. No, I don't have the company anymore. I retired. And if you're from the area, I'm sure you're familiar with Shanahan Lanes. I did all the design and installation of the golf course. Not the golf course itself, but the landscaping and the stone and all of that. Yes, Jim. Right on, Joanne. Mars Attacks was a funny but really weird movie. And oddly enough, for such a off the wall movie. It had the most insane cast. Yes, yeah, it was. It was a pretty cool project there in front of the bowling alley. It was hot as fuck, and nobody working for me through that project enjoyed it in the least bit, especially with the tonnage of stone that we had to move there. Yes, very early Jack Black, very early. Keith, we did. Thank you. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah. Here in a little bit, though, I'm going to have to get off of here and go start peeling potatoes. So you got me for a few more minutes. Ask away. I've never seen School of Rock. You met Christina Applegate? I did not. I never saw Cable Guy either. Is it the one with Jim Carrey? Thank you for the compliment on the thing with Tennessee Brando. Yep, the Shanahan potatoes. Back in high school, of course, top for propaganda. Oh, and she was an extra on Mars Attacked. Shooter McGavin. There you go. There's a public pull. The Great Outdoors, yes. Who will I be interviewing tomorrow night? It's going to be Boston Smalls. I find Jim Carrey's movies to be weird anyway. I don't like. I like some of his stuff, but not a vast majority of it. I didn't like the Ace Ventura movies. Dumb and Dumber. I haven't even watched them because I can't bring myself to do it. I didn't like him as the Riddler. Like he was good in the Truman Show, I think, and I like him as a person. I just don't care for his movies. Yeah, Adam Sandler. I love his movies. Like damn near all of them, even the animated stuff, Eat Crazy Nights and stuff like that. But I never saw Little Nicky. Is that the one where he's the devil or the son of the devil? I never saw that one, and I never saw the one where he knocked up his teacher when he was in junior high or whatever. Um, but yeah, the rest of them solid, solid. Man on the Moon, yes. When he played Andy Kaufman, that was probably my favorite role of his. Eternal Sunshine and the Majestic. Of course, Tommy Boy. Ireland, how you doing? I appreciate the kind words, man. I'll make room on the couch. My wife and I are coming to stay for a week. Thank you, Scorpio. Discover why looking at our town right now. Our latest trend of the week. See, I really could not stand the Ace Ventura movies. I thought they were so stupid. Goodfellas is a good movie too. Never saw The Mask, and I never saw Liar Liar because I've disliked so many of his movies that I just stopped watching them. I like the one where God gave him his powers, Bruce Almighty. I like that one. Like I said, I liked The Truman Show. I loved Man on the Moon. And outside of that, it's just hot garbage. It's hot garbage. Move over, Mr. Jackson says, I'm back. Well, welcome back. Big Daddy was pretty funny. What are we talking about? Nothing in particular. I mean, people were talking about a lot of movies, but spark up a conversation. Come up with a different topic other than movies, and let's roll with it. You're about to take a bath? Not the subject we were looking for, Mr. Jackson. What's up, Tom? Same shit, different day. You gonna go get something to eat? Would you like to let him out, please? He literally just finished dinner.
What's that?
He doesn't ever want to go outside, but he needs to go outside. Parts of the Penguins was good too. Are there any particular topics on my mind? No. Lynn, tacos. I do remember Jim Carrey in Living Color way back in the day. Yeah, he was the fireman that was all like had all the burn marks on him.
Why'd you guys get on Jim Carrey?
I don't know. Who's Nancy? Fire Marshal Bill, yeah. Brooke, tacos. Yeah, we were talking about Guthrie before. I don't know. I think that she's dead. They have given them no indication that she is still alive all these days later. No, I don't think of my mother frequently. Who the fuck cares about what, hippie Josh? You had tacos last night? I had a big old burger last night with some French fries and some baked French onion soup. No, it is not a Gibson. It's a D'Angelico. I haven't had an English muffin pizza in a hot minute. You don't know why Guthrie is so important besides being a distraction? Because we should never want anybody to go missing. She just gets a little bit more attention because of who her daughter is. Well, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you very much for, I guess, me making you liberal. Okay. I don't know anything about the headstocks you're talking about, but yeah, it's a D'Angelico semi-hollow body. Grateful Dead collaboration. Joanne, take it easy. Your yeast is ready? Good luck with that. Hyperbole? Hyperbole. I don't even know where Franklin is. He's off fucking around. Why am I live now? I just wrapped up a day's worth of content. I made videos all day today. My wife is in the other room doing the titles and the descriptions and the thumbnails for said videos for me to be able to post them tomorrow, for schedule them for tomorrow and the next day. And I was just killing a few minutes before I have to go peel potatoes for dinner. Gibsons have the problem with the headstock snapping off? Okay. Have you ever prank called anyone? Yes. Yeah, Specs. I make the content. So everything that you see here on YouTube, I make the videos, and then they get sort of, for lack of a better way of putting it, handed off to her. And then she does anything that you see in the description, in the title, and then she creates the thumbnails, hands them back off to me, and then I schedule them over the course of the next 2 days. So between the two of us, that's how we keep the content flowing. Then when I do a live, she takes the live video, an hour, hour and a half, whatever it is, and she breaks it up into smaller 1.5 to 5 minute, I think, maybe segments. Like
1 minute and 22 seconds, or 28 seconds is the max.
128 is the max?
Yeah, because when I push them over to Instagram and Facebook, for some reason, it'll only let me transfer 1 minute and 30-second videos, even though Facebook Reels you could do longer.
Interesting. So she breaks those down and schedules them out. No, I've never liked Donald Trump. He's been a shit human being my entire life. Oh, look at that. My battery's getting low, too. What the fuck's going on with my charger here? Yeah, I ran the landscape company, and she has predominantly run the notary company, and I did the trucking stuff. This we do together. But yeah, some stuff we do, obviously together. Some stuff, she handles this aspect, I handle that aspect. Do I fart a lot?
I mean, I don't think any more than the average person.
I don't know what a mockle miser is. I see it. I see it, buddy. Say hello to the people. This is Franklin. This is my cat. That gray cat I showed you earlier was my wife's cat. This is Franklin. Right, buddy? Franklin likes to hang out under my desk when I'm making videos. And he's the only cat that doesn't actually truly run away when I smoke. Flour or corn tortillas? Flour for most tacos, but corn if we're doing birria. And thank you for the $2 donation. Okay. You're not gonna go rubbing against everything. I got water and shit here. Just lay down.
Did Eddie?
No, Frank. You have a Belgian Malinois named Atlas. We have a yellow lab named Clyde. What are we doing, buddy? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna make some biscuits. Is that what we're gonna do? But I'm on a live, and then I have to go peel potatoes. Have I ever tried a full English breakfast? No. No. We have a black cat too. We have a black cat named Ozzy Osbourne. This orange cat's name is Franklin after the Grateful Dead song Franklin's Tower. We have a female white calico named Pepper after Sergeant Pepper. A black and white long-haired named Freddie Mercury. And then that gray-haired tabby whose technical name is Eddie Van Halen. But my wife calls him Edward P. Callahan. My big guy I lost in August was part Maine Coon. What the fuck is a white calico? It's a calico that's predominantly white. Like it's almost, I'd say she's over 90% white with a couple of black dots and a couple of brown dots. But it's predominantly, she's predominantly white. She's like probably 95% white. Okay, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and hide you because I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing about Mockle Miser, or whatever the fuck it is. How strong do you want your coffee? And I said I want it to show up on a blood test. Jesus. Yeah, Maine Coons are just huge. They're huge. But, guys, I do got to go start peeling potatoes. So, because potatoes take a minute to get going. So, thank you guys for stopping in. Go watch the videos, please. Talk to you.